located here is Sperry Township in Sheridan County, and it's rolling topography, a lot of hills and a lot of prairie and rolling farmland. We feel it's just a good place to be raising livestock. I'm Kerry Dockter and I live in rural Denif community, and we basically ranch. Do very little farming, and what we do is mainly for feed for the livestock. The background of our operation is my parents relocated to this place in 1964 and started this operation, and after I got out of college in 1973, which is quite a while ago, decided that that's probably what I want to do, is come back and join the operation. Back in 2015, our youngest daughter, Christy, and her husband decided to come back and join our operation, and we formed a partnership. And the timing was perfect because my wife, Brenda, and I realized that as we're getting older, we couldn't keep up as far as doing what we were doing, and we're either going to have to scale back or get some additional help, which is also hard to find. And so when they indicated they were interested in coming back in the operation, we thought, well, this is going to be a good fit.
I grew up in Kenmare, North Dakota, which is the northern part of the state. Me and my wife got married in 2012 and decided it would be what we want to do for our future. Came down here in the fall of 2015.
I think I have a passion for this. This is how I grew up. I honestly don't know any better, and it's really all I've ever wanted to do. And it's always been a cow-calf operation ever since I was little, and hopefully we can just continue that on.
Before I got here, Kerry was kind of ahead of things and had a lot of cross fencing done and supplemental water tanks type deal to make sure you had fresh water and pastures that it was feasible to do. Since then, we've kept on with the cross fencing. We've tried getting more crops, more tonnage of hay off of the same amount of acres. The more you can do with less is kind of the only way to keep things afloat anymore with recent prices. We've tried starting to do more cover cropping for soil healths and erosion problems, because they don't make more land. You kind of have to take care of that. So we try to do what we can to keep bettering ourselves.
Well, the sustainable practices that we've incorporated in this operation are we do a lot of rotational grazing, and in order to help support these grazing operations, we've had to put in some pipeline water systems and stuff to relocate good sources of water. And one thing we've been doing the last couple of years that's been working out pretty good for us is planting some winter triticale that we plant in the fall, and it'll come early in the spring, and we can hay that off. And of course it's all dependent on moisture, but we've been able to then go back in and replant that ground.
This nomination for the Leopold Award is quite amazing, actually. Didn't ever imagine that this would be something that we would be nominated for, but it's very humbling.
The nomination for the Leopold Award was kind of eye-opening to have somebody else see that or acknowledge it. That it means a lot, because it comes from people that are far more expert than we are.
Well, the goal is that we're going to be able to be sustainable and profitable and keep going, so that the next generation, our daughter and son-in-law, can keep it going, and hopefully down the road pass it on to our grandkids.
How many people can say for a living they provide for the world? You know, you can feed a lot of people off the amount of cattle that we do have. Taking care of the land, like you said, they don't make any more of it, and if you want it to pass down, you better do a good job of taking care of it, so that the next generation has something to start with.
And so I think it's just something that you learn to love, and you don't want to lose it.